guys, welcome to my patch 4.2 Frost Mage PvP guide. I am Descendancy, and I'm going to be going over these talents here. We're going to go over some glyphs, we're going to go over a little bit of rotation, and then we're going to throw it all together and show some PvP. So to start out, I think that these points in Frost are mandatory, but if you prefer one over the other, it really doesn't matter. It's according to your play style. But I'm going to show you what I have and why I use that, and if that's what you want to use it by all means, but if not, then choose what you want. It's your character. I don't really care. We've got Early Frost, which reduces the cast time of your Frostbolt. That's awesome. Faster Frostbolts, more damage. Critical strike chance of your spells. Duh. Shatter is the bread and butter of the Frost Mage. Triples the chance to crit on frozen targets and does more damage. Of course. Improved Cone of Cold freezes your targets. Duh. Permafrost. Chill effects by an extra 10% and reduces the healing done to the target that you are frostbolting. And it also heals your water elemental, which is good because a lot of people like to kill mine. So come over here for Ice Flows, reduces the cooldown of all your spells. Of course, Icy Veins, of course, Fingers of Frost gives you 20% chance to give you the Fingers of Frost, which makes your Ice Lance or Deep Freeze active as if your target was frozen. That's awesome. It increases the damage of your Ice Lance, so that's pretty good. Improved Freeze is going to give you 2 charges of Fingers of Frost. So there you go. Cold Snap, of course. Brain Freeze. Instead of Arcane Missiles, it's going to give you the chance to shoot off a Fireball or a Frostfire Bolt. It benefits from Fingers of Frost. So, of course, we're not going to use Fireball, we're going to use Frostfire Bolt, and that's going to give you more Fingers of Frost. Ice Barrier, of course. I got 1 point in Shattered Barrier to give the 100% chance to freeze all your enemies. I mean, it's not much, but it helps when you're getting your ass handed to you by some warrior who won't leave you alone. Frostfire Orb turns your Flame Orb into a Frostfire Orb, and it benefits from Fingers of Frost. So, and then Deep Freeze. If you don't know what Deep Freeze is, just exit out now. Ogre and Arcane. This is where your talents get a little bit like not so much as cookie cutter, but more just depending on how you like to play. I've got 2 points in Improved Counterspell. I've got my 3 points in Netherwind Presence, or Netherwind Presence. 2 points in Improved Blink, just because I don't know. A lot of people prefer Blazing Speed over Improved Blink, but I find Improved Blink to be better for me because I like to blink and then be able to run for 70, to be able to get away from them. It helps me out. And then I've got 2 points in Invocation, which gives me the 10% after interrupting a spell, because I keep Counterspell on cooldown. And then I just threw a point in Master of Elements to give me some of that mana back. For Glyphs, now your major glyphs are going, or your prime glyphs, are going to be pretty much mandatory. Ice Lance, Frostfire, which just does increase your damage of Frostfire Bolt and then gives you a dot, and then Frostbolt. So that's a crit chance and that's damage, so why not? Evocation, I think, is mandatory because it gives you health, and we're talking about PvP. Polymorph takes your dots off of your target that you're sheeping, and then Ice Barrier. And then Minor, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I would recommend, and I really need to do this, Slowfall, just because that no longer reagent. Mana cost of your Arcane Brilliance by 50%. I think that's useful considering you get dispelled a lot and it's easy just to throw it back on. And it would probably be smart. You can either do the armors or you can do Conjuring. Situation, let's say you run out of mana in Arena. If you have Glyph Conjuring, you can conjure up a mana gem for half of the mana cost. So instead of, what is it, 13k, it would only cost like 7,500, and then you have your mana gem that will help you out. And let's see, that's pretty much it. For stats and whatnot, we'll go over that later in the video. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit of the rotation. Hello guys, we're going to go over a little bit of rotation and basically how it's going to go down, just from basic steps. It's not going to be this slow, it's not going to be anything like this, but I am going to go over just the different moves that you'll be using. You'll start off, usually this is how I start off. Like I said, I'm not the best mage. I'll throw down my freeze, and then we'll go with deep freeze and your shatter combo immediately after that, which will be your frostbolt, and then ice lance immediately after that. Your ring of frost also benefits from the shatter, so that's a very good thing to have. And then it's just a mixture of using your different freeze spells to keep them frozen and get your shatter off, because that's the basis of this, is keeping shatter up at all, some kind of freeze, to where you can get your shatter combos off, and that's how you get such big burst. Now what I want to look at stats a little bit. I'm not completely geared yet. I still have a few more pieces that I have to get, but I am going to go over stats. Of course, you'll want to gem intellect where you can, any red gems. So for your red gems, you want to get the brilliant. For yellow gems, you want to get 20 int and 20 critical strike rating. I'm not really sure what I don't remember what the name of that one is. And so let's see, blue, I believe I do hit rating, which you can, I mean, you may want to do stam if you have plenty of hit rating. It just depends on, like, if you have your hit rating or just whatever. I have way too much hit, by the way, because I'm selling a little bit of PvE gear, but that's okay, that'll balance out. The priority would be have your hit rating at 4%. Like I said, I have way too much hit, but I've reforged it all out, so I just gotta wait to replace my other pieces. You'll want to have your spell turner penetration anywhere between 200 to 240. The max being 240 because that's the max amount of resistance that the enemy can give with Mage armor and Mark of the Wild. And now this is the big dilemma, and a lot of people can't really decide either or for this one. Personally, I am a fan of having my crit rating high. I think because of that, my shatters are, I have a chance of getting those big shatters, versus mastery, which increases your damage done against the frozen targets. So you may be doing bigger numbers, but you're not really getting that crit. Just depends on if you want to stack mastery. I prefer to have your critical strike chance anywhere between like 18 to 21, and that's pretty comfortable, and then from there you can get mastery. But you want to get your crit chance pretty high, just so you have the bigger chance of shatters, and that's where you get that burst. Okay, so now we've gone over our talents and glyphs. We've gone over our basic rotation. So now what we're going to do is mix it all together. I'm going to show you a battleground in real time of just some random PvP, just to show you what it looks like when you put it all together. I'll put some music behind it so you get to enjoy that. I'm not making myself out to be the best mage on the planet, and I'm sure I missed something or all sorts of stuff. If you have any sort of criticism, any comments, any questions, be sure to just leave a comment. Like the video if I did all right. Be on the lookout for more PvP videos, and the PvP will get better once I finish gearing out. So look for that. Check out the live stream. Be Twitch TV /Obski09. I'll have a link in the description. Be on the lookout for that. And be on the lookout for a lot of arena commentary within the future once I get geared. Anywhere within the next few weeks, I would say. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by.